You know, the way I started out, I was a huge fan of Charles Schulz and Peanuts, and my friends and I used to draw Charlie Brown, and this is how he came out when we drew him. That was basically the first character I drew. And gradually, Charlie Brown transformed into a character with a big nose and two eyeballs on the same side of his head. They still had Charlie Brown's t-shirt on. Anyway, so, and this character was named Joe. Eventually, over the years, Joe got a fez and changed his name to Akbar, and I gave him a little ear, and then I gave him a twin. And so these are my characters, Akbar and Jeff. My main two characters in Life in Hell are 𝕷𝖋𝖊, who is this sort of version of me, very anxious and stressed out. And then he's got a girlfriend who's basically 𝕷𝖋𝖊 in drag. This is sort of modeled after Minnie Mouse. No, Minnie Mouse is just basically Mickey Mouse with eyelashes and a ribbon. So that's Sheba. That's his girlfriend. And I used to do comic strips with 𝕷𝖋𝖊 and Sheba and arguing about their relationships. And my girlfriend at the time would go, you know, that's not fair, you know, because you're doing both sides of the argument and you make the girl come off worse. So that's when I put Akbar and Jeff into the strip, two identical creatures, and I'd have them have the same arguments that I was having with my girlfriend, and you couldn't tell who was who. Except, again, my girlfriend at the time said, you think you're Akbar, but you're really Jeff. So I did Life in Hell as a comic strip for the Los Angeles Reader, a little weekly newspaper, and gradually got picked up by other newspapers, and it's up like 250 papers around the country and overseas. I had a bunch of lousy jobs. I was very angry and upset with myself and with the way my life was turning out, and so I started drawing a comic strip called Life in Hell. And I did it as a little Xerox, hand-stapled comic book I would do in my crummy little apartment in Hollywood with the sirens and the police helicopters outside, you know, late at night, and I would be just fueled with rage and desperation and existential angst about my situation. Hence the title, Life in Hell. There's a lot of humor in our culture about childhood, and over the years we're being able to be a little bit more real about what really goes on with children. And the fact is, kids are full of fear, and I try to explore some of children's real fears and real neglect and real abuse, and still try to find some humor in it. I did this one, it's with my character Bongo. He's always tied up in a room by himself. And there's a little card here with a heart on it, and the two people looking through the door are saying, the little fellow just won't respond to love. Now, this is about child abuse. It's about neglect, and it's about me ripping off Ronald Searle.
No, no, no.
Why, you little...
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.